got to send out the black signal. Let's send out the black signal real quick. And we'll get right up into what we supposed to be doing. Y'all know we gather in the morning to do our toast. It's time for us to toast. I forgot, but I got to make sure that those that on the daily toast, because we usually earlier than this. We on these summertime hours. I'm sleeping in. I'm mad, upset, however you want to look at it. And I'm like, man, daily toast time, daily toast time. Grab your glass, daily toast time at daily toast time at G&J Podcast. Those that are listening through Spreaker, please let me know when you have problems hearing. I'm on the chat. Or at least I try to be on the chat. Last night I was being me. Last night, me all the time. And so I might have forgot to put the chat up. So I heard somebody had problems getting in. But I think Brother Kwame heard me. Net 10, I think that's the word. I got to go on and add that to my lexicon. So here we go, family. The only way we could do it. Woo! Great day. I owe about 56 push-ups. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Now, grab your glass for that water. Get your container of that water. I got a picture. Get that picture of that water container. Pour your drink. Or should I say, live, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Stretch it out. Move your body and drink some water. Move that spine. Family, move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Man, it's good to be here. It is July 3rd. And yesterday on January 2nd, just a historical fact, I think it was Medgar Everett's birthday. And also it was the day that Denmark Vesey was hung or hanged, however you want to put it. So we got to start. I gotta get better at being able to put this stuff. I'm trying to work on the calendar right now. The calendar will be part of the newsletter, and we're gonna start adding the dates in. I just got to figure out who I'm gonna show how to do it and start getting the calendars ready so that every month, that when you get our newsletter, you know that you get in the calendar. I just got to get it so that it could fit. So first couple of months, family, please bear with us. It's not going to fit. I'm just saying, it's not going to fit. All right? But we're going to master it because this is a work in progress, just like each of our lives. This is the artistry that we are putting on the world, and we're going to build. Last night, I had a show I didn't even get a chance to get into the folktale. I just want to, I don't want to apologize for that. We'll get to the folktale. We got time over Toast and Talk. Tomorrow is the 4th of July Day, and we will cover it tomorrow during the morning, during the Daily Toast. We're going to cover that folktale, and we're going to have a Toast and Talk. So family, you can get in and you can let us know how you feeling about certain things. What did you think about the conversation I had last night? Because the major announcement that me and Navita have been talking about, we want to make to y'all, was that we was trying to bring the 5th installment of Hidden Colors here early, and we wasn't able to do that. And it's specific reasons for that. And I'm on the warpath. Because all this does is tell me that we have to start getting into positions where we are able to influence what happens in our city, or it's not our city. We should have friends in high places. We should have friends on the school board. We should have friends in city council. We should have friends in the mayor's office. We should have friends in the police station and the police or head police office. We need to have friends in the safety director office. We need to have people sitting on boards, right, that are friends, and be like, my friend, I need your assistance. I'm having a slight problem over here. You know what I'm saying? This is our thing, family. And we got to start. Nobody will respect your stuff more than you, nor should they. So I'm just starting with the Afro Central School, because since it's rocking the name, right? It's rocking the name. Can't roll up under my colors, family. Can't roll up under my colors and not be responsible. Come on now. Lord have mercy. Now, it's not an international, it's an international academy now, and all this, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful school. I just got questions, right? Is it a servant to the community? Hell, how many servants of our community do we really have out there? Or are we just allowing ourselves to be thrown on the trash heap of history, and people are able just to move on? They could come on and look like us, and because they look like us, they could go on and secure the votes. But then after, what? You know what I'm saying? They could come in, they could look like us, and once they get the job, nah, family, we got to start holding people responsible. This is unacceptable in any form of fashion. 21 days not to even give me a yes or no? 21 days? Wow. You don't have to answer to me, right? We're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see. Because some other shit coming. Now just say no. Just go. You know, spread the word. Just say no. Afrocentric, say no. Just say no. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's on and it's popping. Because we need a first frontal attack, right? We need to, as a community, we have to really start oh my God, listen, y'all don't even understand, family. Listen, I just wanted to show a movie. That's it. I'm willing, you know what I'm saying? As a group, Gye-Nyame we could have raised enough money to pay for everything. Everything, family. Extra security if they want it. Give us the parameters, but you don't believe that you are responsible to us, so that you don't have to answer to us. And this is only one institution that we're going at right now. It's going to be many more institutions that we're going to have to go, and we're going to have to rock it down so that they understand who we are. In every city where Gye-Nyame at, where every city that Daily Toasters are, we have to start letting people know who we are. And for the way that you are treating us and the way that you are using us just for our votes and just for our tax dollars is no longer acceptable. Taxation without representation. And it don't, you know, because a lot of people are like, well, you know, no, we have to understand the ones a lot of times that are carrying out the role of white supremacy are not white. And once we get an understanding of that, we can understand the battlefield just a little bit more. Come on now. This is getting ridiculous. All right, so let me check the news. All right, because I didn't get to go through the news last night. You know, Lady J called in. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing but love her because she comes with the real. And she comes with how she feels. And I appreciate that, but I can't do it. Sometimes I just can't do it. I gotta click that button. Brother Kwame say, great Ujima family. Make it a great day. And we're gonna do that, Brother Kwame. We're going to do that. As long as we got people like you on our side, fam. We straight. We straight. Anybody see the video I put up of Brother Kwame and the little brothers at the market? Anybody see that video? Because, he didn't know he didn't know I was filming. But I walked outside and I saw, and for me, that's what the market is about. Yes, it's commerce going on, and it needs to go on. But when I walked outside, and I saw Brother Kwame sitting up under a tree, and two young men were sitting with him up under the tree, and they was having a conversation, and he was running them through some math lessons on a hot Kaumba day, and he was giving them math riddles. Teaching our young people how to, that's what the market is about for me. For me. Right there. That was my payoff. That was like, damn, okay, everybody ain't come? Cool. I'm going to keep on working on it. We're going to work on our advertisements. We're going to work on A, B, C, and D. But that right there made the whole thing worth it to me. And then when little Kingston was running around doing his little hustling, showing the big kids how hustle builds muscle, and pulling money out of his pocket because people are showing him love because of his hustle, because he getting in there and he's doing the work, and he's talking to people and he's assisting people, and people are like rewarding him for what he's doing. I could have closed the market right then. I said, Kingston, how you got more money? How you got more money than Gye-Nyame, man? I don't understand it, man. How you making more money than Gye-Nyame? I don't understand, man. What's going on? I'm just helping people, bro. I'm just helping people. I said, wow. And he was there. And he was excited when he got there. He was anxious. And then on top of that, he knew it was an opportunity for him because a majority of the older brothers were off at camp. And he was like, I ain't want to go to camp. I ain't want to go to camp this year. I went a while ago, but I wanted to come to the market. And he came out and he did his thing. Brother Kwame said, did I ever tell you that Mixon came to interview Dr. Ann and I about the Afrocentric education while we were running our Sister Patricia Shuley Math and Science Academy? Nah. What, matter of fact, we might have spoke about that. But like I mean, because the concept was happening in the community. The issue was that from my perspective, the issue was that the reality of us having a private black school couldn't work. I know we say we waste a lot of money, and I know a lot of us think that we got more money than we got, but the reality of the matter is that there have been attempts at private black schools, several attempts. One that I know of was Dr. Ross. When he started, I can't even remember the name of the academy that he did. It was an independent black school here in Columbus. And then I think there was another group that started another one. And the issue is always comes down to money. So Afrocentric was formed up under the Columbus Board of Education because during that time, because I want people to understand this, when they started talking about doing the Afrocentric school, right, they started talking about it soon after they started doing those, when we had that whole, I don't know if any of y'all old enough to remember when the whole Afrocentric movement was blowing up. And in Columbus, I think it was the Adam Board, was bringing down all of the major speakers every year. So the environment was right. Rites of passage was going on. You had Kwame and Sister Ann doing the Shule first over at, I ain't gonna say where they started, but I know for a while they was at the for a while they were over at the African African Center for Study and Worship. I do remember that. Brother Kwame is chiming in. He said there was a military academy by Dr. Ross, I think. But I'm thinking a military academy because there was one time where he did a school, and this was a long time ago. Then maybe he did do a military academy. I don't know. But anybody that know their history, far as private black schooling institutions in Columbus, by all means, tomorrow during our discussion, call in so that we can have that conversation. Now, the point that I'm trying to make is that the Afrocentric school was supposed to be a public school that focused on an Afrocentric curriculum. That's why it's called Afrocentric, I presume. Right? And that was supposed to be the core. And it was supposed to be, in a sense, a servant for the Afrocentric community or the black community. Let's say it. ADOS. Actually, Afrocentric, because boom. Anybody could go there. Anybody could work there because, of course, if it's receiving federal, if it's receiving public dollars, it can't discriminate like that. But we already knew that the vibe would attract who it attracted. Right? So, that's where we are. Let's see. I owe about 56 push-ups. I'll do it after this because yesterday I was going off with the days of the week, and I just have to let y'all know. We're about to do the toast, and I think we're gonna let's do the Kwame this morning. We're gonna do that Kwame this morning. Should I? We're gonna do that King Kwame drink. I think Miss Navita Nelson has joined us this morning. Sister Navita said, I remember the military academy. Man, oh man, oh man. But yeah, family, shots have been fired. Shots have been fired. And I'm firing back. Hell with all that. Listen. You know, in the streets, what's going on in our community politically, educationally, socially. And let me say this, after years of working with young men, especially young men that were in gangs or street organizations, one thing I do have to do is throw them some respect because they knew, in many cases, their boundaries. And they knew that they couldn't do what was happening with us. What happens with us is we have false flaggers. See, individuals know that when you false flag, you put a target on your head. False flagging is when you act like you're something, but you're not. You say you represent something, but you don't. We could just get away with it as far as when it comes to our stuff. You could just do that. You could do it in rap. You could do it in politics. You could do it in economics. You could do it in education. You know what I'm saying? And we cool with it. And then we have a certain segment of us that will sit up here and try to justify that shit. No. We can't allow that no more. But here we go, family. Let's get this toast on. We're raising up our glasses. I hope you got your help drink. Bringing in the spirit of the Creator, even though we know that the spirit of the Creator is already here. We lift up our glass and we salute that Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We raise our glass and we salute that Creator and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to our list of our illustrious, our beautiful, our kind, our wise ancestors that guides us and protects us, and we feed them. Thank you for the Ashe. That was kind of late. Real live here, Gye-Nyame. Hurry up in that tub. We got to go. Y'all can't go to the camp if it's after 10. Y'all want to go to camp today? Sasha and Gina. Y'all want to go to camp today?
Do you want to go to camp today? Sasha, do you want to go to camp?
Real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. Lifting up our ancestors. Y'all going to think about it. So, and also, family, those that are out there that are new, you can add your ancestors to the list. We toast them every day. I'm late. I'm late right now. I'm on summertime hours, so I send out a text, and you can join the Daily Toaster text list by texting Toaster. Text Toaster, TOASTER, to the number 25456. So pick up your phone, go to your text app, click text, on the number put 25456, and then type in, you're going to text Toaster to 25456 and send it in. And then also, you can get in touch with us through Gye-Nyame Journey, through one of our members, however you know how to get in touch with us, and put your ancestor on the list. Because family, as we start toasting these ancestors, I'm telling y'all, magic is happening, right? The newsletter is coming out, and it's like I'm just getting hit with a lot of different stuff to write. And then the timelines and stuff like that, we're able to share the timelines for Gye-Nyame Journey for stuff that we think might need further discussion. And then also you are able to contribute. Those that want to put something in the newsletter, let me post this up for you. Kwame, I already got your article in there. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. So you don't have to worry about this. What I'm sharing with the family right now is a shared document on Google. According to the parameters I set, you don't need to sign in to use the document. You might, hopefully you got a Google. You know what I'm saying? If not, you might want to get one. They watching you anyway. You can't escape. Stop You can't escape. You know what I'm saying? They watching us anyway. But I'm going to pull up this shared document. I should have had it ready for you already. June newsletter, shared document. I am going to pull up this newsletter, the shared document, so that I can make sure that y'all get it. I'm on YouTube. Can you see my, I can see your comments on YouTube. Also, I want to mention this. For some reason, I didn't get a lot of comments that were posted up on Facebook. So if I did not recognize you for doing it, because I seen Jackie's afterwards, right? So I apologize. I guess they still working bugs out, and I'm still trying to perfect what I'm doing far as this. And then that's going to make it even worse. I'm about to switch up how I stream to the platforms as soon as my Pivo, one of the devices I got that been doing the fancy pictures and stuff, soon as it enables me to be able to stream, it's on and popping, family. It's on and popping, because I will be able to stream from anywhere. Set the camera down, lock it on an object, or lock it on my face, or lock it on somebody's face, and be moving and be doing a live stream out in public with the camera following us. It's gonna be hot. All right. Let's see. All right, share document is up. This is for our July newsletter.
Where's my clothes?
It's some clothes over there, and I don't know. You coming down here demanding your clothes. That's a mouth. Maybe she thought you old enough to pick out your own clothes. I'm just saying, I know you're a big girl, so I know you can pick your own clothes. And you dress yourself pretty good, too. You know what I'm saying? You be having some nice little outfits, Gene G. Real life at Gye-Nyame Journey. Real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Let me go and post this up real quick so y'all can get it. Anybody that want to add to the newsletter, here you go. I should have did this last night. But Lady J, bless her heart. Bless her heart. But let's get in toast these ancestors. There's the document right there. I guess I ain't allowed to comment on, what is it called? Periscope. But I thought I was able to communicate with people over Periscope. I guess I can see their comments, but they can't see mine. Let me see. So calling on our illustrious ancestors. All right. It says it's sending data to Periscope. I just want to see, family. I'm sorry. Before we get started. We're online on YouTube, and we have two people on there. Let's reconnect there. I gotta reconnect one of my YouTube channels. Just froze the goddamn computer. Oh, Lord have mercy. What did I just do? What did I just unleash? I unleashed the Kraken. So lifting up our glass, toasting our personal ancestors. Remember, that's why we started the show, because once again, we wanted to show love to our personal ancestors. And that's exactly what we do. All right. What'd you say, baby?
This phone broke.
Why, it ain't charging?
9%.
Yeah, it was on the charge all night too, baby. We're gonna have to go and get you we're gonna have to find you another device. Okay? Is that cool?
Yes.
Don't get frustrated. Everybody go through stuff. You don't believe me? Hey, plus you an Albana. You gonna get some hard knocks. We're gonna talk about Daily Toast. I'm doing several things at once, so forgive me. Daily Toast. Primary title, event, Create new. Okay. Oh, okay. So I could do events on YouTube too. So we got 2 people on YouTube. And a lot of people checking us out on YouTube. But for some reason I can't stream on oh shit, I'm streaming twice on YouTube. That don't make no damn sense. Let me go and cut one off. Cool. Cut one off. Y'all still there, YouTube? Hit me in the comments. I had to cut one of the, because I was streaming twice on YouTube. YouTube stream now. Okay, cool. Let's go. Back. Facebook video kept blocking up. Circle of death. Oh, okay. All right, so family, here we go. Toasting our personal ancestors: Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Tex, Anna Davis, Urban Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Christopher, Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Flora, Montague Pittman, L. Noah X, Pat Mott, Rob Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Coach Joe Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ageni, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofor, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Hayes, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley, the Alexa brother, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Ree Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Reed McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Dane Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah J. Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kelvin D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge, Melville Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, Beatty Sale, Weather, Vita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Flores M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza, Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolton, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hitter Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Urania Thornton, Urania Thornton. We might have to have a discussion about that. I cut y'all off on YouTube. Did I? It says YouTube. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, maybe I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Let's turn it back on. Alright, I'm sending data back to YouTube. For some reason, it says that I'm streaming twice on YouTube. So, I'm streaming on Hatem Gye-Nyame. I'm streaming on, well, actually, it's sending data. I ain't cut y'all off. That's YouTube. Stop blaming me. Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., can't find support channels enabled. Dashboard. What? What are they talking about? Man, I think everything froze. Because I'm on the screen froze. So family, it's best to go to the Spreaker station. Spreaker never let us down. I'm somebody back up on YouTube now. All right, somebody on Facebook. But I'm frozen. It looked like I'm frozen in time. But it's cool. All right. James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Ward, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinez, Diamondet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, Senior Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Allen, Ohio, Frankie Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs. Sasha, come put on your clothes, baby. Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Real Life Gye-Nyame Journey. Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Delimon Aries, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigella Parrish, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Haley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans, Sr., Sam Evans, Sr., Nayland Blair, Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Jane Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Hazel Gatson, Jay Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Pookie, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trax, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson is not working well. Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, did you put on your lotion? Did you brush your teeth?
Yeah.
All right. Let's start. Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavers, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Jean Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Melly Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Kofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mae Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, John Perkins, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Arlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bette Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Lauren Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders. Question. Navita, I see that you responded to CeeLo. Are you seeing her comments on our timeline on the YouTube channel? All right. Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, because it appears she's on Facebook and you are on YouTube. Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shechem Aha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Cofer, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon, Joella Giles, James Carswell, Alberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks. I got to call my son back. One of my sons is calling. I think he's calling about Simba Camp. Westina Banks, the one we having in Columbus. There should be some post up on the timeline. I'm just saying. Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Kundle, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacy Trice, Denisa Gore, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid Isin, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, and Henry Monger III. Family, you get your family on the list, and we'll do it for as long as we can. Because, you know, when it get to where we read and take an hour to read them, I don't know. I'm going to have to hire somebody to go on and read the second half hour. All right, so we raise up our glass and we salute all those ancestors that we called and the ones that we didn't call, that's in our personal line that we don't know because of the hell that we went through in North America. Shots have been fired and we're firing back. So we call on our ancestors because we need their guidance and their protection in all things that we think, say, and do. And we lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move to the present moment. Right now, we are on the lovely, beautiful, and magnificent day of Ujima. I'm giving all those that's born on Ujima just because I'm feeling good right now. Because I was mad as hell last night, but I'm feeling good because I see light at the end of the tunnel. I'm going to clap it up for all those Ujima born. What are you doing, baby? Y'all must not be trying to go to camp. Is it charging? All right, the plug went in. So all those Ujima born, we shout out to you now. Family, activate those reticular formations. We are seeking our principle. Hashtag Ujima. Damn, I forgot to put that on my hashtag. Hashtag Ujima. Somebody throw a hashtag Ujima up on a timeline, please. Hashtag Ujima. For those that don't speak the language, Ujima means collective work and responsibility. We are hunting using our reticular formations to find Ujima in the community, snap pictures, talk about it, make videos of it, catch and release, family. Please do not try to make Ujima a personal pet. It belongs to the community. So if you see Ujima out there, you could catch it and release it, or you could just observe it in the wild. How does it operate? We got to study our principles. We got to get out there and search them out. So for those that don't speak the language, Ujima means collective work and responsibility. Righteousness is the Modic principle. Respect is from the M7. That's the principle of the day for the M7. The color is blue. But I'm not getting, this will be the last time we go through soft blue, family. The Hermetic law for the day is vibration. Male name is Kwaku. Female Akua. Now, we are lacking on our toaster team. Because those that come into the toast, we got a toaster team. I need to know how many Ujima born. How many Ujima born is out there? How many Kwakus we got out there? How many Akuas? I'm trying to fill the list because I want to be able to have at least representatives of the days every day. You know what I'm saying? So that means, all right, I can't get up at what time? 5:15 when we usually do the show. Can't get up at 5:15 every day. But on my day, I'm gonna represent. This week, I'm representing. I'm representing Ujima, so I gotta be up. Type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Get it locked in. Let me see. Miss Christine say, this thing a mess. I see her comments and I'm on YouTube. Oh, okay, cool. All right. So we lift up our glass and we salute this present moment. We salute the power in this moment. And we claim the power in this moment. And we say, Ashe, from their family move to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Which we have to go and knock down all the roadblocks. We got to knock the stuff out the way. We know they're going to have their challenges, but we got to take care of our challenges in our day, or they will hunt our children. Families, we got a lot of challenges that we need to knock down before we lay down. So we raise up our glass for our future generation. We toast in advance, and we say, Ashe, from their family we move, and we toast. This is that selfish toast, that momentary toast for you. Go on, look at it. What is it? What is it that you need in this moment? Ashe. From their family, I toast the most magnificent, beautiful, uplifting, inspiring, strong, faithful, intelligent, the most intelligent individual in the room right now. I lift my glass up to you. We say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy, and 100 years. And I did say 100 years. Y'all have a great day. I got to get my kids, my babysitters campus. They're going to go. I got to finish this paper. Woo, Kwame. I still taste the root. Man. He requested that black seed is very, very, I don't know. I can't even describe it as bitter, but it's not quite, but I ain't whatever. All right. But this is probably the healthiest drink I got. But good God Almighty. Got a kick. All right. I'm out. Have a great day.